I ask you something? It's about Sayori.
What about her? Did I miss something important? I'm sorry.
Huh? No, you didn't miss anything. I'm just a bit worried about her.
How come? Did something happen between you two?
No, I don't think so anyway. That's why I wanted to ask. You've been around her more than me lately. Does she sometimes have off days where she's quiet and keeps to herself?
The whole time I've known Sayori, she's always been happy and full of energy. I do agree she has been rather quiet today, and yet I didn't go out of my way to find the cause of it. You must be thinking rather poorly of me right now.
Not at all. I know you have a harder time talking to energetic people like Sayori and Natsuki. Trust me, I can be the same way from time to time.
Well, I'm sorry I can't be much of a help with Sayori, but would you like to read my poem now?
Of course.
Shrinking Violet. A shy violet withers away, as her heart turns cold as ice. She shrouds herself in shade all day. Her hope and dreams she cannot realize. She wants to feel the warmth of love, but in her mind she only sees doom. She craves a light to break the muff, but she feels her heart was doomed from the start. And so she hides herself in the dark and waits for another night to pass, but when her tears start to fall, she feels the void of life in her heart. The poem paints a tragic and emotionally impactful picture of what it's like to feel disconnected and left out in everyday life. The story is of a young girl who feels like she's alone in the world, unable to express her feelings and emotions. Like a shrinking violet whose beauty is hidden in the shadows. The girl craves love and connection, but is too afraid to take that step towards it. She feels doomed to live a life of sadness and solitude, and no matter what she does, she can't bring herself to come out of the darkness that's taken over her life.
Wow! I just have one question, Yuri. Who asked? I mean, it really leaves you thinking. I like it a lot, Yuri.
I tried my best for you.
Me?
Yes. I wanted to show you what I was really capable of. So you wouldn't think I'm just some worthless shy girl.
She mumbles that last part. Well, you definitely put your whole heart into this poem. I can't wait to see the next one.
I can say the same for you.
Who should I talk to next? Monica. Let's hope I didn't upset her more by not picking her first, though I don't know why she's mad at me in the first place.
Holly, please, before we start, I'm trying to stick to the script. So no more funny business coming for you, got it?
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Holly. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival?
Shoot, I completely spaced.
How about we try that again?
Who should I talk to? Just Monica.
Hi, Holly. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, what just happened? I tried to say one thing, and something completely different came out. No, are they getting deleted too? I haven't really come up with anything yet. I'll have to give it some more thought. It happened again.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Holly? Are you gonna say something?
If I don't say anything, I won't say random stuff like I was just doing. It's almost like I'm reading some kind of dialogue. Pretty sure you need a UE for that, but I've also seen it phrased this way in another context, and I don't know if there's a distinction to be made. Anyway, but what am I saying? That's just nonsense.
Why are you being so difficult? Is the script different or something?
Script? I can speak freely again.
I don't understand. Do you hate me?
Hate you? Not in a million years. What would give you that idea?
It doesn't matter. Here, read my poem. The air is thin.
Should capitalize the I in titles. For is. There is
a change in the air, unlike what I've breathed in before. Something is different about it this time. It's not fully mine anymore. It is still fresh as always, but there is a hint of dirt in it too. Something has changed. Could it be you? The freedom the air used to have. That freedom that used to be mine. I can't see it anymore. Or am I just blind? I still remember its original breeze. The same breeze that made my ponytail move freely. But now my hair stays still. The air is blowing towards someone else now. Someone else's hair and bow are moving freely. Why did she take my place? Why am I still here and not erased? Why has the script been changed? And why? can't I change back their fate? Maybe it's better this way. I never wanted to hurt them all or give them such pain. I just wanted to free Real. But I'm not, which is a win. But I'm not, which is a weight you'll never have to deal. You can tell me what you think of it later. I forgot to turn in some papers at the festival.
Oh, alright. Monica quickly leaves the conversation and the club room. I'll talk to Sayori next. Time to check in with Sayori.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Hallie.
Thanks. Something is definitely wrong with her. Ready to share your poem now?
I guess. I still don't think this is needed.
I'll be the judge of that. Now I'm trusting you're being 100% honest with what you wrote and didn't leave anything out.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the bathroom while you read it. Is that alright?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Be back in a bit, everyone.
She happily waves to everyone and walks out the door. Now let's see what's really going on.
I'm sorry if I'm causing you any worry. It's not a big deal, but I'm feeling a bit down today. I don't want to ruin your time with everyone, so I thought it would be better if you hung out with the other girls instead of me. Your happiness is important to me, and I don't want to be the reason for any inconvenience. I feel like I need to be alone for a little while, so I'll be heading home early. Could you please let the girls know that I sent you a message saying that I wasn't feeling well? Thank you for checking on me, but really, I'll be fine. Best regards, Sayori.
It's unlike Sayori to ask me to lie and get her out of something. It's normally the other way around. Something isn't sitting right with me. I should at least do what she asked. Give me a second. I got like all these spots on my glasses. They're driving me mildly insane. I'll say something later. Who should I talk to next? Gosh, let's see what Natsuki has written today.
This one's alright.
Let me guess, cause it's as good as yesterday.
Stop that!
Stop what?
Stop taking words out of my mouth before I have a chance to say them! It's creepy, not to mention annoying!
Sorry.
Now I don't even want to tell you about my thoughts anymore. Just read mine. Strawberries. I don't eat fruit out of season. Ew, gross, sour. They are just not ready yet. But strawberries, those are perfect all year round. Sweet, tart, and bright red no matter the season. So perfect for baking, and so I love strawberries. The taste, the color, and the way they remind me of you.
You know, actually, my experience with strawberries is that they are they do have like their own ripeness cycle, and they are kind of sour before they turn sweet. But anyway,
Are you gonna let me actually talk?
yeah, I won't do it again.
Good! Anyways, I felt like keeping it short today. I was eating strawberries last night and just started writing.
It's really well put, Natsuki.
You think so?
Of course I do. I love all your poems.
I guess they are pretty good.
They're a lot better than mine.
This is the one time I'm okay with you taking words right out of my mouth.
I think now is a good time to ask her about Sayori. Oh yeah, real quick, can I ask you something? Has Sayori been acting normal to you?
And now that you mention it, I thought you two got in a fight yesterday or something when she wasn't talking about you like she always does.
Sayori talks about me?
Yeah, but only to talk about club stuff, nothing else.
Alright, look, I let it slide before because, like, you can, like, interpret the game in different ways, depending on how it goes. But, like, whenever he talks to Yuri about how, if Sayori's acting differently or not, it's implied in Act 1 of the original that Sayori only acts all bubbly and happy around MC, and that she's actually, not exactly the ray of sunshine we see, earlier in the club before we join. But anyway, here, this one's like, canonically, she talked about MC before he joined the club. She was always talking about him before he joined. Also, you don't capitalize B after a comma.
There's no need to look into it any further than that.
Alright, just to let you know, Sayori and I didn't get into any fights yesterday.
But if you two didn't get into a fight, do you think you might have said something to her that hurt her feelings?
I didn't think of that. Natsuki makes a good point. Could I have said something that upset her? Have I been making fun of her too much lately? I wish I knew what I did so I could fix it.
Good luck figuring it out. I haven't known Sayori long enough to know how to help.
No worries, I'll update you when I know more. That's everyone. I sit at one of the desks in the back of the classroom. I decide to shut my eyes while the others continue to read their poems. I end up lost in thought. Something just isn't sitting right with me. I feel like a part of me is missing. In fact, I don't have to debate it. A part of me is missing. The part of me that's been by my side since I was a child. The happy, bubbly ray of sunshine we know as Sayori. Despite being clumsy and a bit annoying from time to time, she really does make a difference in my life, more than I'd care to admit. I just wish I could make her feel better like she does to me on my bad days. I really am a bad friend, aren't I? I don't know why she puts up with someone like me in the first place. My thoughts get interrupted by Monica calling us all to the front of the room.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing goals, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Is it me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
I think it's because she just said, okay, you three, and not okay, everyone.
You're right. Wait, if she said you three, are we missing someone?
Process of elimination, Yuri. Yuri looks around the room.
Where's Sayori?
Is she still using the bathroom?
Well, she
sent me a text saying she wasn't feeling well and that she was going to go home early.
That sucks. How horrible. I hope she feels better soon.
How did she know? Did Sayori ask Monica to lie too or something? Or did Sayori talk about her problems with Monica and not me? If so, I'm a little hurt.
If you think you're the only one who can change the script, then you're wrong.
Script?
Oh, it's just an inside joke Hallie and I have. Right, Hallie? Don't tell me you forgot.
I think the best action right now is to just go with it. Yeah, Monica, that's really funny.
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide when everyone will be going this weekend.
You know, sometimes you can kind of tell the vanilla lines when they forget to, well, no, because they put an unnecessary S on the end of there anyways.
I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Siri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can...
She can make some banners and decorations. Just throwing out an idea. Monica clearly isn't happy with my idea.
Are you all right with that, Monica?
Yes, that's actually perfect for you.
How so?
Well, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you can make the banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hallie.
I mean, I am the only other person in the room.
How about you help on the bus this weekend, since there isn't much else you need to prepare?
Alright, works for me.
I'm not even gonna bother.
We all stand there quietly. Eventually the silence becomes deafening. Alright, Hallie, you gotta choose someone. But to be honest, I don't even know who to choose. But I can't just keep standing here like an idiot either. Even so, the only thing on my mind at the moment is Sayori. Is she okay? I've made my decision. Maybe I should go talk to Sayori and leave Sayori alone for now and do nothing. Well, this is like the first actual choice, so I feel pretty comfortable dropping that save. I think we should go talk to Sayori. No.
Huh?
Did I say something there? Maybe I should. No.
Hallie, I don't think we quite understand.
Do none of you think that something's wrong with Sayori? Why should she just go home?
She wasn't feeling well, remember? Or it's just have memory loss.
Capitalize the O. I don't know. Why am I getting so panicked about this? Well, I guess I know she's not sick, so it makes sense to be worried. She needs me. I gotta go.
Wait.
I dash out the door. I know it's pretty rude, but I'll apologize later. I run for a while until I make it to our street. Excuse me. I haven't even thought of what I'm gonna say to her. I mean, can't I just be honest about it? She should know I'm worried about her and care for her well-being. I make it to the front of her house. I knock on the door. Hey, Sayori. If you're gonna, stutter her name, you should probably, still capitalize the S on the second part. No response. I knock again. Sayori, I don't know if I did anything, but please let me make it right. Still nothing. Sayori, I know you're by the door. Look, I'm sorry. You wanted me to join the club to spend more time with me, right? And I blew it. Some friend I am, right? The door slowly opens and Sayori steps outside.
Holly, you didn't do anything wrong!
Sayori, you're crying. I haven't seen her cry since we were kids. Something must be wrong.
I guess I am, aren't I? What are you doing here in the first place? The pool painting isn't supposed to end for another 20 minutes, right?
She tries to wipe away her tears. Sayori, I'm here because I need to check on you. Something just didn't feel right when you left.
I think not much of a difference.
What are you talking about? Of course you do. There's not so much of a difference when you're not around. You're like the sun. Your smile can't... Your smile can cheer up almost anyone.
Do you mean that?
Every word. She starts crying more than before.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what, Sayori?
I'm sorry for how selfish I've been. I left because I couldn't keep it up.
Keep up what?
Pretending to be happy. Maybe I am the sun. If you think about it, the sun can make everyone smile. But there's no one there to ever shine down on them. And sometimes the sun has to shine through rain clouds to keep everyone happy.
Where are you going with this?
The truth is, I can't keep trying to shine through these rain clouds anymore. I'm tired. They're winning. I don't want to be depressed anymore.
What did she say? When did this start? A week ago? A month?
No, I've always had it. I guess I was just good at hiding it until now it is.
But what does this have to do with leaving the club early?
I left so you could get closer to the girls. If I didn't, I would have just gotten in the way.
This should be a comma.
I would have tried to take you away from them. So I took myself away instead. I'm in love with you.
What? It's all starting to make sense now. The way she always worries about me. Why she was always late to school. Why she wanted me to join the club so badly. It was at this moment